Okay, Milo, this story is called Buddy and Earl. It was a rainy afternoon. Buddy was feeling bored and a little lonely. And suddenly Meredith ran into the living room carrying a mysterious box. Meredith put the box on the floor. "Stay, Buddy," she said. "I'll be right back." Buddy concentrated hard on staying. Then he got an itch, and by the time he'd finished scratching, he'd forgotten all about staying. He trotted over and peered inside the box, and inside there was something strange looking. Buddy stared at the thing, and he wondered what it was. He sniffed and sniffed. "Maybe I should lick it," he thought. He did not. Maybe not. All at once, the thing began to snuffle and hiss and make funny popping sounds. "It's alive," thought Buddy. "How exciting." "Hello," cried Buddy. "My name is Buddy." "Hello," said the thing in the muffled voice. "My name is Earl." "I see," said Buddy. "And what are you, Earl?" "I'm a race car," said Earl. And Buddy studied Earl carefully. Then he said, "You do not have a steering wheel. You do not have wheels. I do not think you're a race car, Earl." "You're right," said Earl. "I'm not a race car. I'm a giraffe." And Buddy thought about this. Then he said, "I'm pretty sure that giraffes have long, graceful necks, Earl, and as far as I can tell, you have no neck at all." "Good point," said Earl. "I'm not a giraffe. I'm a sea urchin." But this didn't seem right to Buddy either. "You look like a sea urchin, Earl, but I do not think you are a sea urchin," he said. "You see, sea urchins are underwater creatures, and the living room is not underwater." "There's obviously no fooling you," Buddy said. "There's obviously no fooling you, Buddy," said Earl, "so I'm going to tell you the truth." And slowly Earl changed from a tight ball of prickles into a flattish, prickly thing with a face. "The truth is that I'm a talking hairbrush." Buddy was almost positive that Earl was not a talking hairbrush. Before he could give voice to his doubts, however, Earl said, "And what are you, Buddy? Wait, don't tell me. Let me guess." Earl examined Buddy from top to bottom. "You're very tall," said Earl. "Are you a skyscraper?" "No," said Buddy. Earl examined Buddy from side to side. "You look very strong," said Earl. "Are you a rhinoceros?" "No," said Buddy. Earl examined Buddy from front to back. "You're furry with big ears and a long tail," said Earl. "Are you a mouse?" "No," said Buddy. "I was joking," said Earl. "I know you're not a mouse. You're a pirate, just like me." "I am?" said Buddy. "Yes, and that's our pirate ship," said Earl. "That is not a pirate ship," said Buddy. "That's a couch." "All hands on deck," bellowed Earl. "I'm not allowed on the couch," said Buddy. "Pirates can do whatever they want," said Earl, "so help me out of this box, quick, before the shark gets me." Buddy did not want the sharks to get Earl, so he helped him out of the box. Earl climbed aboard the pirate ship. Buddy jumped up after him. "Uh-oh," said Earl. "We're heading into a storm." "Uh-oh," said Buddy. "Can you hear the wind howling, Buddy?" cried Earl. "I can hear it, Earl," said Buddy. "Can you feel the waves crashing down on us, Buddy?" shouted Earl. "I can feel them, Earl," shouted Buddy. Suddenly Earl lurched sideways. "Oh, no," he gasped. "We've hit a reef." "Oh, no," gasped Buddy. "What's a reef?" "We're sinking fast, Buddy," said Earl. "Quick, jump into that lifeboat." "That's not a lifeboat," shouted Buddy. "That's a coffee table." "Jump!" roared Earl. Buddy jumped. Just then, Mom walked into the room. Buddy tried to look innocent as he slid along the deck of the lifeboat and toppled to the floor at her feet. "What's going on here?" cried Mom. "Don't panic, we're both fine," said Earl. "I just gave orders to abandon ship." Mom didn't seem to hear Earl. "You know you're not allowed on the furniture, Buddy," she said. "That was my fault," admitted Earl. "I told him that pirates could do whatever they wanted." "And what have you done to poor little Earl?" asked Mom. "He's been loyal and brave, the best first mate a pirate captain ever had," said Earl. "Honestly, Buddy," grumbled Mom, "sometimes I don't know what gets into you." Mom put Earl in his box and put the box on the kitchen table. Then she went to look for Meredith. After she was gone, Buddy thought about how he didn't feel bored or lonely anymore. He thought about how Earl had taken responsibility for his part in their adventure. He thought about the nice things Earl had said about him. After he was done thinking, Buddy climbed up onto the kitchen table and looked into Earl's box. "I don't know what you are, Earl," he said. "What do you think I am, Buddy?" asked Earl. "I think you're a friend," said Buddy. "I think you're right," said Earl.